On a cold Christmas morning, one loving mother gave her 6-year-old son a game, presumably thinking the friendly mascot on the box was just another family-friendly charade. Check this little guy out. Doesn't he look safe? But this game? Oh baby, this game? Really had some mind-rattling situations as a 6-year-old. I really honestly could not comprehend it, if I'm speaking honestly here. This game gave me boobs, drugs, alcohol, unsure feelings, and a slew of questions that I would never ask to anybody. This game featured a red squirrel and a glass of milk, and a lot of fucking questioning of the political minds of this world when it comes to carpentry.
I was mulling over what would fit in the game. I tried many things. I tried elephants, pot plants, many things. But the one thing, and I was sure of it at the time, I was sure it was a rodent. Sure enough, it was. This one. Furious Squidge-tailius.
Throughout Conkers Bad Fur Day, you simply try to make it home, and that's it.
He'd better have a good excuse this time. That is the last time he stands me up. Conker, I've had it just about up to... Who are you?
But somehow stumble across every single bad situation in the woodland forest. Everybody's problem becomes your problem. Whether you're a therapist or a general handyman, it doesn't matter.
I say, little fella, you better get this fat-ass bitch off of my back pronto.
Gee, so many people around here want me to solve their problems. What are you gonna do for me, then?
Oh, those nasty, nasty wasps. Whatever shall we do? My beautiful hive is gone. Oh, I'll never see it again now.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
With a slew of movie references and themes, this game is easily one of the most memorable games of my childhood. Trying to get through the beginning, shooting beetles with a slingshot, and meeting Beardy, the alcoholic scarecrow, as she laughs at me and my friend as we scramble to turn down the TV volume before somebody notices what we're looking at. Song sung from the sweet lips of a monster betwixt and shit really sends you home, as the game seems to pull notes exactly out of your own personal experiences.
A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?
But for all the times that I played through this game, with all of its annoying platforming sections and underwater levels that'll leave you looking like a diced Vienna sausage, and all of its aging humor as well, it's always stuck with me. This game has a way of using all these different sections and scenes to create so many different themes and atmospheres. Holy shit. It's given me the longest lasting memory of nostalgia I've ever had. You start way the fuck hungover after a night with the boys, sending them off to a war with the mysterious teddies.
I mean, what if you were to give this game to, say, 20 intelligent people? I mean, what would that do? Let's face it, what would it do?
Really? That's interesting.
What the f*** is that bloody squirrel? Quick, into character!
Trying to get back home, the game starts pretty slow, with some subtle humor involving drinking helium, gothic architecture, and one fuck of a log jump to jump over. Seriously, falling down this waterfall over and over and over again as a child really still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. After a few witty cutscenes with a gargoyle with a sore ass, you're greeted to almost a hub world, where you'll actually be introduced to all the different entrances to different areas to unlock. All these places are locked away by progression or cutscenes or whatever the hell you have to do.
This is gonna be interesting. Beep, beep.
I am pleased with your offering.
One of these sections involves Conker needing to go into a shite-covered shack to find some poo.
Hey, hello there. How you doing? Hi, how you doing? Come in now. Yeah, sit down, what I want. Oh, this place really smells. Well, see where like dung beetles and you roll the poo around, knows what's for. Oh, really? If you want some poo, alright, get your ass in there. There's these cows. Get them in there. Get them to crap, and I'll make you a bowl of poo. And you can do what the hell you like with it. Go on your break. You still here? That.
Walking in and exploring the opening in the floor, you'll find a bowl that seems pretty upset.
Well, friendly type. I'm looking for some poo. I know it sounds pretty strange, but... Oh.
Red. I don't like red.
Soon after, you'll find that you must ride him into a couple of young cows, actually.
Looks like he's just about ready to go.
Why am I such a fat bastard?
Just so somehow you can get him to drink prune juice, so they can take a shit in the gutter. It's pretty interesting. And after all said and done, learning to swim in shit-infested waters, leading you back outside, and effectively leading you to the Poop Ball Express.
Yeah, there it is. Over there's big bowl of poo. Oh, thanks. Just, you're welcome to it, mate. Yeah, thanks.
And soon after, the mighty poo.
Uh-oh.
And yes, this game can feel super immature and at times really cringy.
One more should just about do it. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! I think I've had too much!
But the way you move from area to area, Conker's charm and his gang of friends really keeps you invested, I think. At least all the movie references and everything else that's in this game, and it's just such a weird video game for the N64. It's got that classic raunchy humor that just really isn't accepted in games or movies anymore. Yeah, it's so strange. The game keeps you roped in with constantly meeting new characters, like gangs of actual, like, Metal Gears.
Why is it everybody's so offensive around here?
Either bring me back me missing cogs,
Leading you to an actually pretty dark scene where you're just whacking him in the head and then forcibly putting on this other cog as you spin the big cog, and it's a lot to take in.
Hey, hold it, Al. Come on, put it on, Crick. Put it on, I like it like that. Oh, fan-f***ing-tastic.
Oh, hang on, I think I got it on the wrong way round.
Black bugger you have. What you doing? What?
Others you'll find to really make an impact on you with Frankie the Pitchfork. Eventually, he gets outcasted by old Paint Bucket and Paintbrush.
I've seen some kicking ass in my time, and that is the crappiest kick-ass I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty crap. As kicking ass goes, it was abysmal, and you is a bastard, stupid bastard.
Leaving you to throw knives at him as he hangs himself from the ceiling.
I don't believe this. I don't appear to have a neck of any description. In fact, I ain't got an esophagus.
Oh, diddle die damn. I was gonna be up here for some time.
And then soon after, actually teaming up with him to ride him like a pogo stick, to kill hay bales, stomp out their eyes, and then falling through the floor to fight a giant robotic hay bale.
Susie 9mm.
I'm right here, sweetie pie. Just tell me where to shoot.
This game really does reach its limits on imagination. More serious characters like Rodent shows you a brave-hearted squirrel that just wants to do his part for his country. And later on should bring you close to at least one tier, you heartless fucking robot.
Oh, no. Where did the windmill go? And I was sure that was the final level. Oh, well, obviously not. Oh, Rosen! Rosen! Hey, it's good to see you, man. What happened?
Oh, that's sore, but you know what? I reckon that suit really worked. I was flying through the air. Next thing in, bam! I saw this thing coming towards me. Kind of like a windmill. Doesn't seem to be there anymore. Oh well. Never mind. At least I'm still here. So, what's happening?
I'm not really sure. But, the war seems to be over. You might as well go on your way. Give my regards to the guys.
Yeah, I will. Catch you later?
Catch you later. You can buy me a pint.
Okay. Conker, can I just say something?
Yeah, that depends what it is.
It was a real privilege working with you. And I would have to say that if ever I need to go on an operation such as that again, I hope that it's with you.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, soldier. Dismissed.
What a great guy.
This game also hits on a lot of pop culture notes, giving you cutscenes and levels seemingly inspired by The Godfather.
People gotta show the appropriate levels of respect. When they step out of line, they can expect to be respected back. One of you guys has shown no respect. Who it is, I don't know. Could have been Frankie. Could have been Chicho. Could have been Polly.
The Alien series, The Matrix, and the main intro, which was actually a scene derived from The Clockwork Orange. Such a good movie. You have to go watch it if you have not seen it.
Well, there I am. Conquer the King. King of all the land. Who'd have thought that?
This game really just shows a whole lot of love, and you can definitely see that. I loved hearing Conker break the fourth wall. After not touching the controller for minutes, he'll start actually playing a little Game Boy. He'll practice karate. Or he'll start playing with the yo-yo. He does so many different things. Not really, it's only like 3 or 4, but it's pretty awesome. One scene when you first die sends you to the underworld, only to meet Greg, which he's a tiny Grim Reaper, only for him to actually make some pretty decent points on what is expected of the Grim Reaper, and about cats and their 9 goddamn lives.
I don't bloody believe it. They've got fish rations, the little bastards now. Come here. I'll show them. Oh, I missed the little again. I got your number, mate. It's down to 2 for you. There's a oneer. Yes, not long for you now, you little prick.
And also effectively leading you to a collection of dead squirrel tails that you will actually collect throughout the world for the rest of the game. This game also has a lot of good good sense of keeping characters you meet around, such as Greg when you meet him later on in the vampire part of the world, where he actually gives you a shotgun to fight the zombie plague that is only happening in this part of the world. But either way, the music and the landscape really gave me an eerie feeling as a kid, especially walking through the graveyard, hearing all the zombies with their creepy-ass growls, and so many of the characters seem to have the same exact voice.
Who are you?
Oh, hello. Can you help me? I need to get home and go to bed because I don't feel very well at all.
Oh, no.
All this leading to a mantra when you meet Conkers.
Great grandson, Conker.
It eventually turning you into a bat in one of the most infuriating sections of a game my childhood would ever know.
You can only speak like what you are. A bat.
You haven't become a pilot until you've learned to maneuver this little asshole over all these little townspeople, trying to pick them up and then carry them all the way to the meat grinder, dropping them down. It's just a serious pain in the ass. And before all this, sending some serious firepower at them. Other places like the war territory that I brought up earlier sends you parkouring up the beaches, avoiding bullets as you watch your comrades fall to their death all around you.
Okay, 30 seconds. Nice knowing you guys.
beach. The scene actually it's pretty heart-rattling. It's pretty sad, actually. And if you're playing on the Xbox original version, and like it actually cracks your screen, you can see like blood coming down it. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Each different version kind of has their better points. This is where the game really starts to get sort of out there. People are dying. The teddies are torturing American squirrels. Little girls are secretly giant fucking war machines. Shit, man, hopefully you guys don't care too much about spoilers. This game will definitely always be a gem to me, and from what I believe, to the world. The multiplayer alone and a couple of friends, couple controllers could be a blast, turning the game into a team-based shooter, a fucking tank simulator, a surfer board simulator, to actually one kind of edgy mode where you're actually playing as presumably Jewish squirrels as you try and dart across to make it to the trucks to leave the country. Holy shit. I'm missing a lot on this game in this video, but I feel I've said enough spoilers for sure. And I kind of hope I've swayed you guys to try it for yourself, or maybe go watch a YouTuber play it or something. Obviously, if you want to get some more nostalgia, you can go watch PewDiePie play it. Or maybe me, once I actually get the capture card to actually play it on the Nintendo 64 or my Xbox original. I could just emulate it, but I feel it's illegal, right? You can't do that on YouTube, right? But this game at the time offered a lot of content for your money, and it really just felt good. And it's definitely left me with a memory that I'll never forget, probably because my 6-year-old mind couldn't handle that shit at the time. Saving all those lingering questions for a later time, eh? This has been the first episode of Back of the Box. Feel free to tell me everything you hated about it, everything you loved. I don't know if this is the pilot episode. I've had this up for a while. I have a couple of these like already written out and everything. I just brush up on them. I rewrite them while I'm recording. I don't know, this took a lot of time, kind of. Not really, but it did. It really did. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, guys, see you on the next episode, and hope you enjoyed.